Hi guys, this is Patricia from Yarny Cat Crochet. You're going to see this video tomorrow, hence the same shirt as I did in the chain challenge, because I just got finished with the chain challenge and I thought I have everything set up. I might as well make another video. But pulling out the chain, thought I'd make a hat because I really like this yarn anyway. It's, if you didn't see it in the chain challenge video or the yarn haul video that I did, it's Super Saver Stripes, neon stripes. I thought it would make a cute kid's hat, so we'll see how it works up. And we'll just do a little crochet and chat for a few minutes, catch up on what's been going on with me. I'm sure you all are really on pins and needles waiting to find all that out. So I haven't been doing much. I'm not caught up on my hats. I will. It's just, you gotta get in the groove again. And, you know, I have not reached that point yet, but I'm slowly getting back where I need to be. So thank Jesus for that. I'm happy that Happy is coming back. I know you all are too because of your comments, and I'm grateful for your comments. So I sat on the porch a little bit today because where it is probably in the low 50s, I haven't looked, but it's probably what it feels like to me. It was warm enough for me because I like the cooler weather. I'm more a spring, fall type person. But, so what I have been doing, well, this weekend, I don't know if you guys know it, but I am a gamer. I like to play video games. I know some people find it childish, but I just love to do it. It's so much fun. Well, I grew up in the Nintendo generation. Let's see, well, I was born in 74. They had those ding games, but when I was old enough, you know, teenager, we had Nintendo, so I had played Mario Brothers and stuff. Hold on just 1 second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. So, 9, 10. So over the weekend, I have a Switch, Nintendo Switch. My son bought it for me. It was for my birthday or Christmas. I can't remember. And I think that is 12. And he got me some games this birthday. I got, was it this birthday? Might have been this Christmas. I got Splatoon 3 and the remote control for it. And, so, this weekend, I'm sorry, trying to gather my thoughts. This weekend was Splatoon, a Splatfest. Started on Friday at 7 and ended Sunday at 7. So I marathoned Splatoon 3, and I slept and I took comfort breaks, as Sam would call them, for Memphis Mix. And I played nonstop all weekend. And I tell you what, it does drain your brain if you play that long. But so much fun. I got to play with people from all over the place. There were different teams. Oh, Splatoon, if you don't know, it's not paintball, but it's like a paintball game. And you have to, there's different places that you go to in the game, and you have to ink the most surface in the whole area. Your team has to have the most inked areas. And you also shoot at the other players, but don't worry, they respawn and come back. It's not a very... You do shoot, but it's paint. So anyway, I found that I am pretty good at it. And I just love... I love to do it. And so... we played and I won. I didn't win. We didn't win. There was three different teams. There was, in I think because of February, there was dark chocolate, which that was my team, white chocolate, and milk chocolate. And so you, at the beginning, you had to pick a team and you got t-shirts. And you run around on these maps and you ink the most surface and try to knock out the other team as many times as you can. And so Team White Chocolate won. I'm like, okay, not to offend any of my white chocolate viewers out there, but white chocolate is not chocolate. It's vanilla. I'm sorry. It's vanilla, people. Chocolate doesn't come white. It comes brown. It's... I have very strong opinions. But anyway, white chocolate won. And congratulations to all my Splatoon friends out there who was on Team White Chocolate. I still love you. But anyway, oh wow, I crocheted in the wrong hole. I gotta pay attention. So, yeah, so it was a lot of fun, and I did that all weekend, so that tells you how much I enjoy it. I also like to play Overwatch, and but I haven't done much of that lately because I've been playing Splatoon. And Minecraft, those of y'all with children probably know what Minecraft is. It's like a building and digging game, and you mine for certain blocks you use to build, and there's a whole world you can explore if you don't know anything about it. But it's a lot of fun. It's like what one of my friends would call a cozy game, where you can just zen out and play it. Like with Splatoon and all those other ones, you have to pay attention. Otherwise you're going to get shot and you won't be able to win your tournament or your game. So anyway, with Minecraft, it's really fun, and we play it with a woman from Japan who is learning English from my son, and then he is learning Japanese from her. It's like a tutoring session, but we all get to play a game at the same time. Now, I'm not involved in the tutoring part. I just run around in the background and play pranks on them. I love to play pranks. So it's a whole farming thing too. You have chickens and cows and sheep and bees. You can have a honey farm. And so I have a chicken farm, and I had a ton of eggs. And I went over to their house. Well, they each have a house, but I went over to their original base. Because in Minecraft, you build your original base, which just is like a hut, until you can get your big mega base built. If you know anything about Minecraft, you'll know. If you don't, just trust me. There's a first base, and then you go on to build your, fantasy base. And I haven't built mine yet. I still am in my first base. Excuse me. I'm so sorry. So anyway, so to get back to the story, I had a whole bunch of eggs, and I went over to their place before they were online. And if you throw these eggs, they'll hatch. Some of them will, some of them won't. But for the most part. So I had like gobs of eggs, and I just kept throwing them inside their house, and there was all these baby chickens, like a billion baby chickens. There's also a mine shaft, so some of them escaped down the mine shaft because they had a mine shaft from the inside of their base down into the mine, so that you didn't have to worry about monsters. There's monsters that run around at night and get you if you don't be careful. Um, so some of them escaped down into the cave, which is funny because we're still finding these chickens roaming around the caves. But anyway, um, you'll just be mining and all of a sudden there's a chicken. But anyway, so when they open their door, all these chickens, because they run for the door, and all these chickens came out, and it was funny. So I've done it a couple of times. They also have a castle. So I loaded up the castle. What else have I done? Well, we decorate for the holidays. Like I made a Christmas tree and made a Christmas train to go around the tree. And then there's these chests, and so I use them like present boxes, and I filled them up with tools and diamonds and things that they would need to build on their houses. And food, a bunch of cooked food, because you have to eat in Minecraft, otherwise your character will die. So I made a bunch of pumpkin pies and roasted chickens and well, I messed up. I need to do 2 there. But anyway, I just filled it up with pickaxes and iron, because you need that to build, and wood and stuff like that. So they got to open a present on Christmas. It was fun. It wasn't exactly on Christmas because, we both celebrated. She celebrated with her family the way they do over there in Japan, and then we celebrated, our Christmas with our family. And so we did it after Christmas, but still, it was nice. And I was going to decorate for Valentine's Day, but here it's already Valentine's. So tomorrow, you'll be seeing this on Valentine's, I think. I think that's tomorrow. What'll be today for you guys when you're watching this. But anyway, I just didn't get around to it. I was going to do the giant heart and the love statue that you find in cities around. I think there's one in New York and just different places. And there's also one in Japan. It's a giant love statue some artist made. I was going to build one of those so we could take selfies in front of it. Yeah, you can take pictures and videos and whatever you want to. So it's really cool. I have a character, and I have a little farm, and I grow vegetables and stuff. And I have a panda exhibit because I went and found a panda and brought. And if you guys don't know Minecraft, let me tell you, it is a feat to get an animal from a different biome and get it back to your biome. Ours is like our biome, the growing area and everything is like the Midwest in America. But there's like snow biomes and desert biomes and just different biomes. But mine is like the Midwest. Anyway, it was hard to go to a rainforest. Yeah, they have rainforests and they have cockatoos and stuff. So cool. And get a panda and bring it all the way back in my boat. I should have just brought him in a leash, because now I can't get him out of the boat without killing him. So he's floating in a pond in a boat, and you could feed him I have a bamboo farm, and you can just feed him the bamboo. I know it's fantasy, but it's so much fun, and it helps me to deal with things. So some days I'll just be all into my crochet, and some days I'll be into my video games, and I just really, really, really like those games. So yeah, so Splatoon. Oh, Animal Crossing is not the same as Minecraft, but I mean, you get to decorate and farm and stuff in that too. So I also play that game. So let me know down in the comments if you play any. I'm sure a lot of you probably don't. Some people feel that it's a little childish to play games, but to me, it helps me relax. So whatever you do that helps you, this is how it is so far. It's coming out interesting. But whatever it is that helps you to deal with the rest of life, I highly recommend it. And I also highly recommend you checking out Minecraft or Animal Crossing, or if you like any of that stuff. And if you like the games like Splatoon with the paintballs and stuff, it's not paintballs, but to me it reminds me of a paintball game. Check those out because that's really cool. But yeah, thanks to my son, I have the Switch to play the games on, and I could play it on the TV, which he bought that TV. It's really big. And so you got your game really big. But anyway, yeah, that's about as far as I got on that. So yeah, I've been recovering from losing grandma, and I'm happy, you guys. I know that some of y'all worry, and I really am. I am very well adjusted when it comes to that, because she had a really good life and lived a long life, and I don't want to keep bringing her up, but I'm just, for people who haven't, they might just subscribe, and if you did, thank you so much. Hit the like button on your way out. Yeah, so that happened recently, so just for those people who don't know. But I'm not going to keep bringing it up and bringing everybody down. I'm not a downer. I'm an upper. If you've watched any of my beginning videos, you will know that. But anyway, yeah, so I went outside for a little bit this morning. That's why I'm so, got some air. And saw the, if you look, I did a couple of shorts on the crocuses that are growing in my front yard. Every year, when it's getting to be spring, the crocuses will pop up. And that groundhog, he was fibbing. He said we were going to have 6 more weeks of winter. It's already turned spring. I got to get my rose bushes trimmed. I don't do it personally because I can't, but my husband does. And he's got to do that at February for the knockout roses. By the way, is the best rose bush, the hardiest rose bush. But if you want rose bushes that actually have a smell, because these are hybrid, the pinks and the reds, they don't, they have no smell. But they're beautiful. They're huge blooms. They're so beautiful to look at. But if you want one with a smell, get the yellow ones. I don't know if they're as popular with people or not, but I think they're like the original or something. But they have a scent, and they smell really good. Yellow's okay. It's just not my favorite. I like all colors. I just, I'm more drawn to the hot pinks and reds of the roses, rose bushes. So I got them for Mother's Day one year, and then the next Mother's Day, I got another one, and then I told them to stop because I have, these bushes are huge, and I don't have a lot of places for more rose bushes, so we're going to have to think of something better. Because this year, my mom is planning, if it works out, to come and have Mother's Day with me this year, so that's going to be a lot of fun, because normally I don't get to spend it with her. I mean, I get her stuff, but I don't get to be there, and it's a hard thing on Mother's Day, because if you're a mother, because your son wants to spend Mother's Day with you, or your children, input whatever here. But I have a son, so but then you have your mother or your grandmother, and And so you got to find a strategic way to work that out. And most of the time, we just don't have any money. And so traveling, she's about 350 miles north of me. She lives in Michigan, and I live in Indiana. I live at the bottom of Indiana, and she lives about an hour into Michigan, give or take. And so that's a lot of gas, and we don't always have the funds. But this year we're going to work it out so she can come here. I mean, because we're taking 2 people and arranging for the third to be here without a car, watching the dog. You know, it's so I mean, it's a lot of rigmarole. So this year she's going to come here, and then we're just going to, the money we would have spent on gas and all that, we'll spend taking her out and having a good time with her. So that's going to be a lot of fun. I'm planning on that. I'm so sorry about my voice. I'm losing it. What else can I tell you? I know I didn't crochet very much, but I did get started. Oh, and tonight I'm going to out with my son to buy my husband his Valentine's Day presents. Yay! Yeah, we're going to do it Japanese style this year. I'm going to get him the presents, and he doesn't know it because, we've always been pretty tight on funds, and I have some extra money. So, in Japan, the men get the chocolates and presents and stuff. So it's a little different. And I can't say it really loud because my son is doing his homework from college in the other room. But I'm going to get him some stuff too. So, yeah, but I'm just going to put that in the cart where it can't be seen, So. But I'm going to have him take me to go get the stuff. And I think my husband loves lasagna. And I can cook a few things, but I'm not the cook. But he really likes lasagna, and they have these big trays of now I'm not going to get the cheapy kind because they're not as good, but get the big trays of lasagna that are already made. So then he can have some and take some to work the next day. And get some salad to go with it or something easy. And then we can watch movies here. You can do everything on a budget. And it's like, I think this is our 28th year. Oh, y'all do the math. We were married in 94. Gone are the days of the super romantic Valentine's Day things, and we're more practical now. But I figure I'll make him something he really likes. Get him his favorite. He's been wanting that lavender. I don't know if you've seen the commercials for the Old Spice lavender lotion and stuff. So I thought I'd go find him a bath set, the body wash, the lotion, and then get him a card, and then bake him lasagna. And I got some keto brownie mix because I'm going to have some too, and I can't have all the carbs. So I don't do keto, but I'm diabetic, and when it comes to having a snack, I try to do the keto ones because they're low carb. And they had a brownie mix, and I have a heart-shaped cupcake tins, and I'm gonna put the brownie mix in that and make little brownie hearts. So I'm sure you guys all got there before I finally got the sentence out of my mouth. But it's hard for me to, focus. I don't know why. Probably because I spent a whole weekend playing Splatoon. It's real intense. Not normally, but when it's a tournament, everybody is concentrate on winning because I want to win the tournament. So, yeah. I didn't win, but I got really high points, and I was proud of myself for entering and trying. So, not that it matters anything in the long run. So, anyway, that was my weekend. I'm going to try and catch up on my hats this week, and make some more videos for you guys, and maybe do a knit and chat late night one. This was a mid-morning, beginning of the afternoon crochet and chat. So thank you guys. Check out my other videos. Subscribe if you haven't already. And remember to give somebody your best smile today as they're walking past. You never know how it's going to change their world, and smiles are free. So if you can't do anything else, if you can't share your craft, your passion, your joy, at least give them your best smile. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.